Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stock room. That means one thing and one thing only. We're here to pick the weekend orders, and there is a hell of a lot of orders that we need to pick and to pack, but picking's the bit that we kind of get on camera, and then we kind of just pack off camera anyway. But welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Kieran. If you're new around here, my name is Kieran. I run RummageAround here in the UK. It's an eBay, Amazon, and vintage store. So if you are into this type of content, please do subscribe to the channel. We're doing daily videos until we hit £190,000 turner on eBay and eBay only. So if you want to follow me in that journey, subscribe, smash that like button, and enjoy today's video. First things first, we always like to pick and pack our orders because that is probably the worst job of an eBay reseller. So let's get the worst job done first. So what I'm going to do is I've got 67 orders to pick and pack this morning. I'm going to go around the unit and pick them all now, and I'm going to do a synopsis, tell you exactly what sold and sort of like a general number of how much everything sold for this weekend. But this weekend sales, 67 on eBay, 12 on Vinted, I think. You can tell Q4 is literally around the corner. So let's grab a tub, fill the tub, and let's get picking. I thought I would show you this because we've been working on this last week. We've sold our first item on the new SKU system, and it's 21. That is so much easier to see. Look at that. A pair of hotters, they sold for £35. Now that is what it's all about. Super efficient, fast picking orders, lovely jubbly. And to be fair, they are presented very well. And what is that? Another one, number 25, lovely jubbly, £24 and 95 pence. Oh baby, it's a triple, 55, a pair of Converses, £19 and 95 pence. This is so much better. Oh, go on then. We might as well do another one. 81 has sold, a pair of, I think they're bear paw, $26.99. A total of 4 sales on the new SKU system over the weekend. We'll take that. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we've sold some blimmin' footwear this weekend. This is pretty much a tub full of footwear this weekend. That is a crazy tub. And there's still more than that. That's amazing. We've had such a good weekend. I think it was about £2,300 worth of sales. Again, we've done it again, ladies and gentlemen. Back to back, £2,300 weekend. Really looking good. We're getting ever so close to that £190,000 target. Something that we listed last week, and we actually bought these off Amazon for £15, sold them on eBay for £45 each. We sold one of them this weekend. Oh la la, now that is a lot of items. We have 68 items across the 2 workbenches, totaling £2,300. We've got a little bit of everything. Like I mentioned, we have sold a hell of a lot of trainers this weekend. There is trainers absolutely everywhere. Subutio, nice sale that, 40 quid. Emu boots, 70 quid. Vans, 45. Hotters, 30. Some Earth Spirits, Converse, Hotters, cameras, Five Nights at Freddy's, Philips radio, that's for £70 sale. A Wii Fit board, $29.99 I think, with 4 games. Silent Hill, Japanese GameCube game, that's already sold for $45. 3 ETBs. They're the ETB acrylic cases that me and James have sort of started a new adventure on. They are absolutely sensational quality. If you want to get yourself a hold of some of them, there'll be a link in the description below. Them 3 in fact going to the wonderful John Luke. So John, if you are watching this, mate, they are on their way to you today. But yes, as you can see, there is absolutely tons that me and Connor need to get picked and packed now. So that is literally what I am going to be doing right this second, is just packing, picking, labeling, getting them ready for every. There is even more than that on the desk. There's also 1 crate there, 2 crates here, and a couple of parcels on there that need to be packed and ready to go. So a very busy weekend and a very busy Monday morning. So what I'm going to do now is put some juice in my phone because it's about to die because I forgot to charge it again. I'm not good at this sort of daily vlogging thing because I always forget to charge what needs charging to be able to produce these videos. So I'm going to put this on charge and I'll pick up when I have finished packing. Yeah, don't ask. I don't know how I've ended up in a charity shop. But yes, we are here. This charity shop is just banging out Clarks. Brand new Clarks, £8. I'll take them. And also another pair of Clarks. These are Gore-Tex and Active Air. I mean, they're in really good condition. Again, for £10, for £18 for 2 Clarks. Straight off the back. Incredible. That's a shame that that's £15. Sea Salt Cornwall, great brand. Never seen a puffer jacket though. But yeah, £15. It's not even downfill either. That's a shame. Yeah, I'll take that. That's probably like £75 worth of listings there. Right, let's get back to the unit and finish off packing. Packing update. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this table to pack. So, without further ado, let's get packing. Packing completed. I am so glad that Every comes and picks up parcels because there is a hell of a lot there. Alright then, it's time to do some listing. Remember, every single day we like to do £400 listing each per day. Every day. So, first things first, I'm going to start off with this 24-inch TV, and we'll get that listed for £70. We will get this John McGinn shirt listed for £35, and to be honest, he did score this weekend, so maybe this might just sell. The TV is packed, and it's going to sit on 32 until it sells. We have been sent a parcel full of the goodies. Oh la la, there's going to be some nice monetary value in here, which is good because yeah, we're struggling for stock. I'm only joking, but I do fancy listening to some of this today. Very good, very nice. Now this is the type of stuff we want to be seeing. I was just sat having some lunch and we sold 2 items going to the same buyer, so we're saving on that postage, which is quite nice, to be fair. It's a decent little sale, this. We sold these pair of Uggs and this pair of Clarks for a total of £81, which is not too bad considering they're going in the same parcel. So, you know, instead of having to pay 2 lots of postage, we can just pay the famous 1 lot. Look at that. What a cheeky little sale. We have decided to start on the amateur radio stuff, but some of this is well out of our comfort zone. So if any of you guys know anything, brands or anything to look out for, please let me know. I know ICOM's a good brand, so hopefully these will have some value. But yeah, we have got tons upon tons of crates upon crates of this stuff. As you saw in the last video, there's probably about 35 crates full of this sort of stuff. And I have absolutely no idea what I'm looking at. So yes, this is a public plea. If anyone knows anything about amateur radio stuff, I know a couple of brands like ICOM and Yasui or something like that, that can be quite good value. We've got a few of them in there. I think we've got some cables and boxes, stuff like that, and some brackets as well. So we've got some good value, spent a bit on that. So if any of you guys could help me, please do. Just like brands to look out for, what sort of stuff I'm looking out for, because it would mean the world to me. So please, if you do know anything, let me know. Yeah, that's the brand that I know is pretty good, Yaesu. But yeah, we've got that listed. Every has not been yet, so we'll get these picked and packed. Maxell VHS tapes sold for $28.99. We are about to list the first item from this massive radio bundle that we brought. A pack rat model PK232MBX. Gonna list that for a good chunk of change. Yeah, I'm gonna get this prepared and we're gonna get it listed tomorrow. I'm gonna draft it up fully, but that should be a nice like £60 listing. I'll tell you what, there's gotta be some flipping value on that bundle. All our update, ladies and gentlemen, Every have come and picked the parcels up. We have no parcels left. That is what we like to see on a Monday morning. I know you guys love returns. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 here returns. We've got a pair of trespasses. These literally got returned 28 days later. So 2 days within the return period. I've already looked at them. They're still new, brand new with tags. I'm happy with them. Just didn't fit. That, you know, that's just nature of the game. This one here apparently doesn't work, even though we've got a video of it working, because we now do videos of sound and vision, because we have quite high returns on sound and vision, because I believe that some people just don't know how to work certain things, because we sell a lot of like vintage hi-fi and all that stuff. So yeah, this is obviously part of the same category within eBay. That works. There's a video of it working in the listing. A pair of Lee jeans, again, does not fit. Don't you love just putting all the item specifics, descriptions, blah, 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 and it does not fit. Lovely jubbly. What's the point in putting measurements if it doesn't, if you're not going to just read the measurements anyway. And then, oh no, I tell you what, the amount of times we've sent this out telling people it doesn't work and people just clearly not reading the blimmin' description and the category. This has been returned to us twice. And the last return of today's segment, we have a pair of Adidas Terrex. These actually are return on Vinted. Just need to check that they've not actually been worn and the tags are still on. Yeah, it looks okay. Again, doesn't fit. That's to be expected. These do come up quite thin, and I think people don't realise that. But yeah, they're absolutely beautiful. They are so good. We've done so well off this deal, and I'm happy that they are back and not used, so we can refund her as well. So overall, returns not too shabby, apart from that book cover Leonardo one that's been returned twice because people can't be bothered to read the flipping listing. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to end today's video here because my phone is about to go kaput. So let's do a little bit of an update, see how close we are to the £190,000 target that we've been set. Let's go to the whiteboard. We have had a £2,000 increase from last video. We are on £132,892. Unbelievable, Jeff. So yeah, a very nice increase in value over the weekend. Like I said, we did over £2,300 on the weekend, so it's to be expected. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end today's video there. I forgot what I was saying. So if you did enjoy that video, please smash that like button, subscribe if you're new around here. We're on the road to 11,000 subscribers. If we can hit that this year, that would mean the world to me. And I'll see you beautiful lot tomorrow at 6 p.m. Bish, bash, flipping bosh.